Well, it's Sunday, the 19th of December. This is episode 2148, 301 permanently moved to online, a personal podcast 301 seconds in length, written, recorded, and edited by me, at the JMO. Well, that's it, all done for the year. We made it to the end of season 4 of 301. I think I'll be back with episode 2201 the weekend of the 8th of Jan. That said, it occurs to me that I have band practice that day. Anyways, I'm looking forward to taking a break and recharging. Most of all, I'm looking forward to spending some time with my family. As has become tradition around here, let's cover some of the stats for end of year 2021. I really do think it's important that creators talk about and share these things. This little one-man band of a 5-minute podcast is closing out 2021 with just over 72,500 all-time downloads to its name, a big number by anyone's estimation. Growth took a downturn in the second half of this year, which saw downloads per month in Q4 falling to half of what they were in Q1. The devil, however, is in the details. The important metrics continue to trend upwards month on month. Those metrics being the number of downloads an episode gets within the first 72 hours and after 30 days of release. My current numbers put me in the top 10% of podcasts or top 50% worldwide, depending on the metric. The top 3 episodes of the year by downloads were 2105, The Political Voice as demonstrated by the Councillors of Hanforth, 2107, Solarpunk, Stacktivism and Cold Texas, 2101, In the Archipelago. Speaking to other podcasters, overall download numbers have slowed for some of my friends in H2 of 2021 too. Apparently, iOS 14.5 changed the default behaviour for new subscribers in the podcast app. Download all is no longer as prominent in the UX for new subscribers, apparently. Moving on from audio, as you may or may not know, for the last 6 months I've been making a video version of the show. It goes up with the podcast on my YouTube channel. That has been a learning experience, for sure. It turns out that it wasn't as simple as turning on the camera when I'm recording the audio, as I thought it was going to be. See episode 2122. I added the video component to the show over the summer as a creative challenge. Whilst I only feel that I'm just making progress with that part of the whole endeavour, it's been enjoyable. I know I've mentioned it loads of times, but consistency is so important to me creatively. Doing something every week and putting it out is not just a commitment, but an opportunity. An opportunity to learn and improve week after week. I'm really pleased with the new skills I've picked up this year, and I've honed the show's expanded production workflow quite a bit. I'm now in a position where I feel confident enough to try and make some more ambitious things for audio, and explore some standalone video too. Speaking of making and doing more, a huge thank you to all the paid supporters of this show. You brought the camera, and your support makes it all worth it. I'm currently just 3 paid supporters away from having the budget to overhaul my website. I want to offer proper email and subscription management. I also want to join the RSS club and post exclusive things for people using feed readers. In 2022, I'd also like to start sending anyone supporting me at £5 a month or above a physical newsletter in the post. My minimum goal for 2021 was not to actively lose money on my creative endeavours on the internet, so bootstrapping it is. Doing all of this outside of the Patreon or Substack ecosystems, however, costs money. So if you're feeling the Christmas spirit and would like to support me or the show financially, please head over to thejmo.net/support. Thank you again to everyone that already has. To round out the stats, with the release of this episode, I will have made 4 hours of audio this year. There's 52,000 words in my script document with 6 abandoned episode topics, the titles being Anti-Nostalgia, Press Publish, Thinking 1K, Barcodes, Rhythm and Repetition, and Software Surfaces. Now they're all out the way, I'll reiterate what I said in episode 150. I've learnt this year that stats are simply proof of having done. Caring about them keeps you stuck in the past. Appropriate for an end-of-year roundup, yes, but as a day-to-day concern, not so much. 2021 has also been a terrible year, far worse than 2020. It's been a year full of total stasis and suspension, a total failure to make any significant progress across a variety of endeavours. A year of urgent anxiety, quiet brooding, and ennui. But it's okay, I even have differences of my own opinion. Perhaps this year has just been a great deferral, a hangover from the intensity of the last. I've felt at times like I've been sitting on the lid of a boiling pot, or the cover of a seething well, bubbling with possibility. There is no point in dwelling on it. The next year will unfold from the last. The space weather suggests that I have a year of lights, camera, action ahead, but I'll take things as they come. I don't really make resolutions, but I will try to live in and enjoy the present, and do all the things that need doing when they need getting done. Thanks again for listening this year. I'll be back for season 5, in the next one.